upon the earth.
Mukama,
the Lord,
what is meaning?
Yeah, the one he has the one he ordains, the one he plants or establishes is the Lord. Now where there is the Lord, there is a son, but not a son, but a servant.
So what
is ministry? Where does it begin? Ministry emanates from the youth. Now if it's a conference of youths,
then
if you're a youth, let's speak about ministry. Now
Satan
is rising. He has risen the kings. But in Angola, they are attacking
systems.
Angola. Their systems, they are attacking another system. Why? The Lord and his servant. They called him the anointed one. But what matters is the anointed one. This conference, before we reach make sure there is something that you fight in this conference that you go with. And yet it will torment the enemy. Satan likes it or not, you must reach at that point.
Prophecies, eliminations, protection, everything there. As I'll be teaching you. So
read and we go.
Atula mugulu, atula mugama. Yogera nange nti atula mugulu.
Atula mugulu.
Kati ekyo kiyinza okulema okuvunula.
You may fail to interpret that.
Atula mugulu.
The one that sits it means
chairman wa system.
Omukulu oba sentebe w'enkola eno.
Oba sentebe wa system.
Sentebe wa system eno.
Kati olaba ensi eno.
Now do you see this world?
Kati olwaleero.
Now today.
Tulina political systems.
Tulina ebibiina ebyobufuzi.
Ne medical systems.
Ne tubeera enkola y'obujjanjabi.
Ne media system.
Ne tubeera n'enkola ez'ebyamawulire.
Waliwo system ya NRM.
Waliwo ekibiina kya NRM.
Waliwo system ya NUP.
Waliwo enkola ya NUP.
Waliwo system ya UPC.
Waliwo enkola ya UPC.
Those are political.
Bino bya bufuzi.
Kati mu media.
Mu media.
Tulina Airtel.
Tulina system ya Airtel.
System ya Airtel.
Eyo nkola eri awo.
Tulina system ya
M10. Tulina M10.
Waliwo n'endala.
Laika.
Waliwo n'endala. Kati ensi.
No, the world.
Ewulira lulimi lwa system.
It hears but the language of the system.
Nga tolina system
if you got no system where you feel, you in the world you surface no.
Kati ne Katonda
God,
bw'aba alumba ensi,
if he's attacking but the
agirumbira mu system.
He attacks in the system.
Olwono
now
ebikonde binyume.
That's when boxing is sweet.
Omupiira gunyume.
Or football to be good.
Oba omuzannyo gunyume.
Oh, the game to be fit.
Kyekibuzisa batabanyi ba Skeva.
That's why the sons of Skeva.
Yesu tumuteke.
We asked Jesus, we know.
Paulo tumuteke.
Paul, we know.
Naye kakati ate mmwe.
But briefly,
mugwawa.
Where do you fall?
Mwagala buwanguzi.
You want victory? Are you going somewhere or not?
In other words,
why
are you confusers?
Now today,
we got many confusers. And I will pick some of them in the Bible.
You will understand what I'm talking here. Let's go in Psalm.
Atula mukulu agenda kuseka alibaduulira mu biro byali bagamba atya mu busungu bwe nga bateganya gamba ndi gabateganya wali agambye nti kutubonyabonya.
He said, why are you tormenting us?
Tulina system ebonyabonya Satan.
We got a system, but it
is
there
to
torment Satan.
In fact,
if you begin ministry and then you fail, the heaven wonders. Oh no, there is no ministry that can fail you. Upon the earth, it is not there. And if you have failed, bakebera mu system. He failed in the ministry. He's right. His name is not in the system. You see the anointing, the gift. You pray. They check you in that computer. Now, in the system of Kafero. You've got it. They were 25.
Abali mu system y'omusayi gwe balondeka.
Abali mu system ya Kafero bali bana out of 25.
Abali registering abali bameka.
Abiri mu batano.
Abali mu system y'omusayi bali bameka.
Bana. We have a youth here. In which system are you in? He's in good in thanks. Their cities I pity. Just shouting. Just shouting.
What was sacrifices?
There are sacrifices you do give, but in vain.
They will break you instead.
Zigenda kukumenya mfecho okukuzimba.
They break you.
Zigenda kukumenya. This conference, let it help you.
Never to waste God's material.
Oleme okuddamu okwonoona ebintu bya Katonda.
And your time.
Oyonoona ebintu bya Katonda n'obudde bwo.
I'll tell you. Marriage is a tukende. Akamenya. Nateeka kabaka wange ku lusozi lwange Sayuni. Now, ekigambo ekyo kabaka ku lusozi, that's where we are heading as church.
My king upon the mountain, ejetulaga as a kanisa.
It's going to happen after the time of rapture.
Kigenda kubeerawo nga tumaze okwakulibwa.
After rapture,
nga okwakulibwa kuwedde,
the church is coming back.
Kanisa egenda komawo.
I get me?
Onfuna.
Yesu agenda kutuukira ku lusozi olwo.
Jesus will descend upon the mountain.
Whereby ffenna tugenda kubeera bakabaka.
Naye ffenna tugenda kubeera ba igwe.
Naye kabaka wa bakabaka.
Naye agenda kubeera king of kings.
Naye newankubadde ekyo.
But even though
that
one does not matter,
there
is something that is let's go.
Ekiragiro ndikibuulira leero nkoze ntya yamugambira wa
where did he
mu lukiiko
that was in the council.
Wano Lucifer afuuka Setaani wali eri.
Lucifer is becoming Satan, and in the council, the Lord servant. That is the system that pray. Melchizedek system does praying.
Whoever is in that system,
listen,
whoever is in that system,
praying is not a disease. Praying is not a job or a work.
It is part of life. Every part of life.
There are things in
mu system way. Number one, prayer. That's why Melchizedek asabira Ibrahim.
Praise for Ibrahim. That's where confusion is. You may think it's a human, but it is a working. But the one in that system of Melchizedek, in the days of Abraham, he was ashamed. Where do we drive it from? If you go in the days of Noah,
are you getting me?
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, he didn't know about the system. He confronted the father. Yet the father was in that system. Now today, we can do mistakes. But the system of Melchizedek, before it is not out of that man, it keeps defending that man. Pastor Timothy, it works in two.
It blesses and it curses. And it defends its priests. Defending.
It protects.
That's why
yensonga lwaki
osobola okulumba omuntu
you can attack
gwe ng'olabye muntu
somebody while you're seeing a man,
kyokka ate tolabye system.
yet you have not seen the
Kati
system.
system
Now
neekuyuzaamu.
the system rents you.
That's why
yensonga lwaki
Elisa
Elisha,
yali mwegendereza
he
nnyo
was so careful.
mu sisitiimu eyo
Naye mu nkola eyo
n'agamba Eriya
he told Elijah,
Katonda wo
your God
nga bw'ali
as
omulamu.
he lives.
Era ategeeza system.
Yali ategeeza
Yasuukulumawo Eriya
he overlapped Elijah
n'alaba system.
and he saw.
Kati ate Yowaasi
Now Josh,
byamulema
he failed.
n'akkuba obusaale
He
busatu
shot only 3.
ng'omusajja wa Katonda
And
n'amusunguwalira.
the man of God,
Omusajja n'afa.
the man died.
Omulambo gwa Erisa ne guzuukiza omufu.
The corpse of Elisha
Omulambo
resurrected.
tegusobola kuzuukiza
It
mu
can't happen.
system.
But the system
Ye yazuukiza.
is the one that rose Elisha, the dead man. System tougher.
Yali yo esigala ne ku magumba
This system remains keeping
edifendinga abantu baayo.
defending.
That's why
Ensonga lwaki
beegendereza nnyo
you have to be
ku magumba ga Yusufu. Baageegendereza
over the bodies
nnyo
of Joseph,
kubanga
because
gaali teganaba kwawukana na system.
they had not yet separated from the system.
Kati olwaleero
Now today
we have got the so-called youth
tulina bano betuyita abavubuka
that are just but fools
nga
around.
just bantu bakumbaavu bali awo.
Nina muntu nina kisolo.
Ndikwenda kukakasa human is here or beasts.
Tulina abantu
We've got people,
but already they don't have any future.
naye nga bo eby'omu maaso tebalina.
And already you will see them.
Gwe ogenda balaba,
You will detect.
ogenda bakebera olabe.
Balabika nga abalina omuliro leero naye tebalina future.
They appear to be in
Bagenda
fire,
kukoma wali.
but they don't have the future. Bakomao.
Balabika nga bayimbi
You see them as singers,
naye nkyogenda kumusanga yafumbirwa dda
but
musiraamu.
tomorrow you see them with Muslims.
So kino kyetwogerako kirala.
Now, what do
bwondeetera olukuŋŋaana nti lulimu abavubuka nze ndaba kirala.
If you bring me a conference of youths, I see
Kisuukulumako saba nnyo
goes beyond the praying and
kisuukuluma.
what.
N'embwa ennaku zino zisaba.
Even dogs pray.
N'emisu ennaku zino gibuulira enjiri.
These wild cats, they do pray.
Very useless people are shouting in towns there.
Bantu omugaso temuli naye bw'osanga bawoogana.
Nze
What I'm talking about here is
there
is a thing. Even when it has just begun, there are things. Even there is no money there. Money is there. God, people, even though they are not yet married or want this position, they are going to reach. Even though they are illiterate, they will reach. He was Jehoshaphat. He reached in the heaven of Israel. They were in battles. Nation is arranging. I don't want to tarry there. Jehoshaphat, he asked, there is no any prophet here that can speak words that are above.
Everybody is shouting and shouting. Ekibuga kikyasobola okuwogana n'ebidongo nabiki naye ng'era tekirina gye kiraga. Busiraamu bweyongera bweyongera, busamize bweyongera bweyongera.
And they told the king that there is Elisha, the son of Shaphat, the one that he used to pour water, but in the hands of Elisha. And he said,
that one is automatic. He has
got the word, but the word of this nation.
You can
be praying in the you are there. You got your businesses. And another one. Their work or job is just to wash the vehicle or to wash his clothes. And you come back. You are dressed. And the other one is macheted in the looks. And the clear morning comes. The one that washed the vehicle is the one who. Let me tell you, I had the pastors that made a difference in my life. My pastor is Pastor Kato. But this man, he loved me. But why? I served him. I served him.
Atenga aliwa munne wanga si yali senior pastor.
Si yali omusumba mukulu.
Na senior pastor yali apostle Wile.
But omusumba mukulu was Apostle Wile.
Mu mulembe gwange,
in my day,
waliwo abavubuka bangi.
There were many youths.
Atenga balina sente.
They had money.
Tebawa kimu kya kumi.
They don't tithe.
Balina amafuta.
But they had the anointing.
Ninga balaga ntebetaga musumba.
But there, they never liked the pastor. But I served my pastor.
Senior pastor n'agamba omusumba katonda, I need that boy in my house.
Omusumba omukulu n'agamba pastor katonda omuvubuka oyo omwetaaga mu nyumba yange.
And that's how I was taken there.
Bwentyo bwentwalibwa mu nyumba y'omutume. Ask yourself to do what?
Musajja yaŋŋamba.
And the man told me,
ye gwe abanfumbira.
It's you to cook for me.
Ekyo ne nkikkiriza.
I accepted.
Nga nze ayingira mu kisenge kye.
I was the only one that can enter his
yali
room.
tanaba kuwasa.
He had not yet married.
Nenjalanga obuliri.
I could lay the bed.
Engato ezo ne nzikuba.
I could polish the shoe.
And that's when I looked the merciful around.
Atao nalabika ng'omusiru asembayo okuba omusiru.
Ne Estono namuwolezaako engoye.
I even used to wash for our mama.
Be baali bansinga ekitiibwa.
Baali baliko ebiseera ebyo. Bakyaliko naye ate wali baliko nnyo.
Era namufumbirako oyo.
I used to cook for her.
Waliwo n'omulala yatwalibwa bamutambula naye. Oyo yagendanga n'andeeta ku kikajjo nagamba aliako ku kikajjo.
Could bring a cane.
Ennyumba yali nnene ng'erimu abavubuka bangi.
The house was big with many youths.
Zaamu zaali meka ez'amazzi zaali 3.
There were 3 drums.
Kati naye ne bazindekera nzekka.
But it was my work.
Nga nsa nkwata jerika.
I get the jerrycans.
Ne ngenda mbasombera amazzi.
I go and fetch water
Ke banaanaaba ba Esther.
for them.
Ne nzijuza dramu
I
3
could fill them water.
amazzi. Ne mbooleza engoye.
I wash their clothing.
Oli ne mufumbira.
I cook for the man of God.
Olaba obusiru obwo.
Do you see that foolishness?
Bo ne batambula ne bafulumanga ne
Then they could
bagenda
go, they
ne
walk,
bakola ebirimu
they
amakulu.
do things that are important to them.
Nze ne nfunda.
For me, I was rotting.
Olwaleero
Today,
mu basajja abakola amafuta,
among men that are
mu basajja abakola okubikulirwa,
men that has got
mu
revelation,
basajja abaliko manto,
men that are mantled,
mu basajja aboogera mu bulamu
men
bw'abantu.
that can speak in people's life. I'm
David
David Muwanguzi. And
yenze asobola
it's me that can
okumwogolera omusiraamu
back at a Muslim.
va mu ntebe eyo
Come out of that seat.
n'agivaamu n'agweri.
Navaamu n'agweri.
Nakijjeewa.
Where did I fetch it?
Kusaba nnyo.
Is that too much to pray?
Mbuuza kusaba nnyo.
I'm asking.
Kulagula nnyo.
Serving in you.
Okay, genda olagula ennyo.
Can they prophesy?
Tulabe bw'onootuuka.
And we see how you will make it.
Nze waliwo emmondo
They are
zentunuulira mu kanisa.
that I look at in the church.
Mondo zennyini.
Biri awo mondo.
Ne Yesu yagamba muzireke zikulire
Jesus
wamu.
said, let them grow together.
Mu lugero. Kale kyenkubuulira.
What I'm telling you
Ky'ekyama
is a mystery.
ekitali ky'aba
That
elders.
are not Chabakaya.
Ky'ekyama
It is a mystery.
ekitali ky'aba missionaries.
Ekitali Chababuli.
Wabula ekyama
Wabula mystery.
eky'omuvubuka.
The youths.
Mu lunaku lwa Esther,
In the day of Mama Esther,
mu bavubuka bonna abaali awo,
among all
Esther
abakalamu,
n'agamba ndi kwoyo okwenfiira.
Esther yakati ono kaina omukalamu asinga. Ono n'atakubye engalo.
Ku lunaku olw'embaga yange
In the day of my wedding,
nalaba Mukama.
I saw the Lord.
Mu lunaku olw'obuweereza
In the day of my ministry,
ndabye Mukama.
I have seen the Lord.
Nze sina basumba.
I got no pastors.
Nina omusumba
Mr. Kato.
ye oyo nfunama.
That one I can bow.
Oyo nfunama.
I can bow.
Oyo nfunama.
I can bow.
Bwe bulamuwa.
Pastor Kato is my life.
Ye future ya.
Pastor Kato, he is my future.
Bwe bugagga bwa.
Pastor Kato, he is my riches.
Era yali ekimu kyekumi.
Is the one that eats my tithe.
Mukwateko mugambe nti weebala okulagula.
Mugemme ku omukobo oti olagwire ino weebale. Tomutya.
Now,
Akano,
kankwe bino tugende.
let me give you this, we go.
Bikulu nnyo.
They are so important.
2 Timothy
Timoseewo ekyokubiri
chapter verse 6.
chapter 1 olw'omukaaga.
2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 6.
Timoseewo ekyokubiri 1:6.
Kyenva nkujjukiza okusesanga ekirabo kya Katonda ekiri mu ggwe olw'okuteekebwako emikono gyange. Gamba nti olw'okuteekebwako emikono gyange.
For the laying of hands.
Kati onoogakubuulire.
Now let me tell you,
Waliwo
there are
ebirabo
gifts.
ebyo wasaalibwa nabyo.
You were born, but
Naye waliwo ebirabo
there are gifts.
nga bya mu system.
Byo biri mu nkola.
Ng'ekyo wakifuna
You got it
kubanga wali mwana wa
because
gundi.
you were son of somebody.
Wawangula n'oyita
You
waawo
overcame there
kubanga wali mwana wa
because you were
gundi.
somebody's son.
Amagezi g'olina
The wisdom you carry
kubanga wali mwana wa
because
gundi.
you were somebody's son.
Obuwanguzi bw'olina
Victory you carry
kubanga
because
wali mwana
you
wa
were
gundi.
somebody's son.
Waliwo amawanga
There are nations.
toligatuuka
You will never reach them
kubanga tewali mwana wa gundi.
if you were never
You
somebody's son.
never served that person.
Nga towerezanga muntu
You
oyo.
never humbled.
Nga tewakakanako.
Waliwo eggwanga toliyingira.
There is a nation you will never stop there.
Waliwo obuwanguzi
There is
tolibuyingira.
victory you never conquer.
Mu lunaku olw'obuwanguzi
In
bwo
the day of your victory,
lulibeera olunaku
it will
olw'okuswazibwa.
be a day of shame.
Okuseesaamu ekirabo
To stop the gift.
okiseesaamu
How do
otya?
you start it?
Yongera ekimu
You
eky'ekkumi.
tithe.
Yongera okuwagira amafuta.
Put the anointing.
Yongera Pawulo kye yakola
That's what Paul did.
n'awagira Yerusaalemi.
He supported Jerusalem.
Because Jerusalem
Because Jerusalem
was the fatherly place
kyekifo ky'obwataata
upon his life,
obulamu bwe
whether they liked him
oba bamwagala
or not.
oba tebamwagala
The system
naye
there
enkola
loves him.
yo yali emwagala.
nyinza okugoba.
I can curse you.
Kimera nkugobye va mu kanisa.
I can cast you out of the church.
System
but the system has not cast you out.
Are you on that level?
I can suit you. But when the system does not suit you, the pastor does not. But the system, is it praising you? I can love you, but when the system it has got seasons. When season comes, system command for your donation. Whether they like you or they don't like you. That's why this Mondo that wakes up, let me come out of the church. That's where I'm tired. Let me go miracle. Mondo. They end up dying, but in the river or in the swamp. I had a Christian here. They had their own. He came out of here, she came out of here. She went to Bugodi. That's where she came from. They want to water them. That's where they came from. White years. They died in the Advent. And let us see an Adventist here. This is the corpse of them. This is my corpse. And the Adventist. This is my corpse. The claimants are the saviors. Now, they good. They cast out the. When they cast out the Adventists, we came together and one pastor, he said like, let us shout hallelujah, we got the barrel. Twaja twamusulayo. The kind of that foolishness there is you have to learn
system
you have to have the wisdom to separate.
That's
the
why
system.
Shem
is the one that leads Japheth. But they go backward. Every step they take backward. They are lifting up the system.
The man in the system, whereas it's weak, but the system is very active.
They cast a shit. When it rose up, it said the word of Shem. That is where Noah stopped. There was something that brought you in the church,
and that's why you were a youth. Youth means you have got a vision. There is what brought you in church, not groups.
naye groups
you are not here for
ebigambo biwasanzeewo
what you found there.
si ebyakuleeta.
It is not why you're here.
Second Timothy chapter 4 verse 9 and 21. Yangwa kunjagala kukoma wano ebisinga obungi tugenda kusasambuka nkya.
We shall expound by tomorrow.
Nasobola okuyamba gwe muvubuka.
I am to help you the youth.
Fuba okujja gye ndi mangu 20. Ebiro eby'empewo nga tebinatuuka. Soma byotegeera naawe. Tandika bulupya. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 9. Put a comma there 21. Now, Paulo asensinze okuttibwa kwe.
He has sensed but his death.
Ebiro by'okuggyibwako omutwe birina okutuuka nga Timothy waali.
The season for his head to be put off must come when Timothy is available.
Nga bamutwala okumuggyako omutwe.
As they are taken for decapitation,
Paulo awulira ekigambo ekisembayo.
Paul hears the last word.
Awulira okusumulula
He
ekintu.
senses to release something.
Okutwasifaalinga amafuta.
Abeereko n'amafuta gasenvula okuva ku ye.
Mu byonna by'okola leka fuba.
But endeavor.
Fuba kitegesa. Beerako ne by'obuuka.
Jump some things.
Beerako ne by'otawuliriza.
Listen to nothing else. Forego other businesses.
When Timothy
Here Timothy.
Waafuukira
This is where he
the
began.
first bishop
Omulabirizi asooka
mu kanisa ya Abefeso.
mu kanisa ey'Abefeso.
Tudduke Philippians chapter 2:22. Philippians chapter 2
Abafilipi 2
verse 22. Yangwako. Naye and if they would be the most people,
so ate nga bagenda kubeera be bantu abo bennyini.
they would be the most people
Bandibadde abantu abo
to endeavor closeness.
Abandifuddeyo nnyo okuba nti bali ku lusegere. May you get up on your feet.
If time is there,
Obudde bwe bunaabeerawo,
ngenda kwogerako vision y'omuvubuka.
I will speak about okwolesebwa kw'omuvubuka.
By'oteekeddwa okukola.
What you have to do.
Mpeereddwa akapapula kano.
I've given this.
Kanzijjukiza tetunaba kuwaayo.
It reminds me we have not yet offered you.
Tetugenda kusooka kuyimba.
We will not go above singing.
Just bring your offering.
Leta ekiweebwayo kyo. nga tebakuva ku kituuti kino.
It comes out of this.
Rush.
Duka n'ekiweebwayo kyo.
Kanisa eri tali mu bavubuka ye olina kuyimba obakoleeza.
A church that has not get youth, you have to rekindle them by singing.
Wekikole
My way,
n'omulala
another one.